hope this will make you feel better. It's story time. When Caillou was 3, he got a really bad earache. And today's story is called Caillou Visits the Doctor.
I don't want to see the doctor, Mommy.
Why not, Caillou?
The doctor hurt me.
You're much better now. It won't hurt this time.
The doctor's ready for you now, Caillou.
Now come along, Caillou. The doctor's nice.
I don't like her. My dinosaur's going to bite the doctor.
Caillou?
Hello, Caillou. How nice to see you again. Now, how's that ear coming along? Let's take a look.
No! My dinosaur's going to bite you.
Oh, so your dinosaur isn't happy to see me. Do you think he'd mind if I looked in your ear?
Last time Caillou was at the doctor's, his ear hurt him a lot.
So this is what's bothering you.
You put that in my ear, you hurt me.
Would you like to look through it, Caillou? It's really interesting.
Okay.
Well, can I look in your ear now? You're much better, and it won't hurt like last time.
Okay.
I'm very pleased. You'll be all better in a day or two. Oh, no, he's not going to bite me, is he? Ah, I see. You want me to check the dinosaur's ear.
Yes.
I think you must have been giving him the right medicine, Dr. Caillou. Well done, Dr. Caillou. Your dinosaur's all better now.
When Dr. Caillou got home, he couldn't wait to find someone with an earache.
It's funny in your ears, Gilbert. Oh. I want to look in your ear.
What's the matter? What's going on?
Grandma, come read us a story about Caillou.
I wonder what Caillou did today. This story is called Caillou and Gilbert.
Look, Gilbert. This is a picture of a cat. I'm tired of coloring. I want to play with someone. Rosie.
Caillou wanted to play with someone, but he knew he wasn't supposed to wake up Rosie when she was taking her nap.
Caillou. Shh. You know better than that, Caillou.
But I need someone to play with, Daddy.
Sorry, Caillou. We can't play with you now. You can play with Rosie later.
Caillou didn't want to play with someone later. He wanted to play with someone right now.
Do you want to play with me, Gilbert?
Caillou suddenly thought of another game they could play.
I'll be right back.
Caillou knew that Gilbert would not like a story about a doll, but he thought Gilbert would love a mouse story and a story with birds.
Look, Gilbert. It's story time, Gilbert. This is a story about a mouse named Mousie. One day, Mousie had a friend named Miesie. And one day, Miesie and Mousie... Gilbert, look at the cute mouse. Gilbert, look here. I know what we can play. Hold still. Daddy will take you for a nice ride.
Here, take that corner.
Gilbert! Gilbert and I are playing dress-up. I'm the daddy.
Caillou, dress up is a people game.
A people game?
You know how you don't like to play baby games? That's because you're not a baby, right?
Yes.
Well, Gilbert's a kitty cat, not a person. So he likes playing kitty cat games. Do you know what games he likes best?
Yes. You like cat games, don't you, Gilbert? Meow. Get it, Gilbert? Meow. We're kitty cats playing a game together. Meow.
What nice kitty cats we have.
Come on, it's story time, kids. Caillou doesn't look very happy. I wonder why. Today's story is called Caillou Joins the Circus.
Yay! Gilbert, I dreamed about a tiger. Daddy's taking me to the circus today. He promised. I'm getting dressed all by myself. Daddy will be so happy. Oops. Oh. Ouch. Oh no, I forgot to brush my teeth. Look, I got dressed all by myself.
Ah, I can see that. And you did a very good job. But it's so early.
I don't want to be late for the circus.
The circus? Oh no, Caillou, that's not today. The circus isn't till tomorrow.
No, it's today. I got all dressed. It's today.
Come on, Caillou. Come downstairs and help me make breakfast.
No, I don't want to. Silly old car. Silly.
Caillou was in a very bad mood because he wasn't going to the circus.
Caillou, stop all this racket. You woke up Rosie. I want you to come downstairs right now.
Even Caillou's daddy was starting to get angry.
Why can't I go to the circus? I want to go to the circus.
Let's make toast. We can cut it into little duckies, like Grandma does.
No, I don't want to make duckies. That's for babies.
Well then, how about a circus breakfast? We can cut circus animals out of toast to have with our boiled eggs. But wait a minute. We're missing something. Something that comes before the circus animals. Now, what could that be?
A parade? A circus parade?
Of course, that's it.
I can get the eggs. Oof,
Whoa! If you wanted scrambled eggs, you should have said so.
it's not my fault.
I know, Caillou. It wasn't anybody's fault. It was an accident.
Daddy, the toast.
Hot! Ouch! Ouch!
You can be in the circus, Daddy. You're a good juggler.
And Rosie can be the clown.
What's going on here?
We're having a circus. Do you want to be in our parade, Mommy?
Oh, are you going to be the lady who rides the horse?
I don't think so, sweetheart. I think I'll be the lady who marches back to bed.
How about a story, kids? What's Caillou up to today? This story is called Caillou Goes Around the Block. Caillou loved riding fast on his shiny new bicycle, and he loved his bicycle horn.
Hey, that's my cookie. Mommy, the squirrel ate my cookie. Mommy, are you asleep? It isn't bedtime yet. Hi, Caillou. Hi, Sarah.
Caillou had never gone around the corner all by himself, but he had always wanted to.
Hey!
Caillou had never stood in a sprinkler with his clothes on before. It was fun being out with no one to tell him what to do.
Hi. Do you want to play hopscotch? Throw your rock like this.
Caillou hopped like a bunny all the way around another corner. Caillou decided that he would go all the way around the block by himself.
Oh. Don't worry. Bella's a nice dog.
Caillou was scared of the dog.
Where are you going? I'm going around the block. I walked all by myself. You're very brave. Go that way, and you'll get back to your house.
Caillou was starting to feel nervous about being out on his own. What if he got lost? What if he met another big dog? What if a big crow chased him?
Hello there. I know you. You're Caillou. I've seen you with your mommy and daddy.
Caillou had seen this lady with his mommy many times.
Are you out here all by yourself? Look what I've got here. Would you like to hold it?
It tickles.
Ladybug, ladybug, fly away home. I think it's time for you to fly away home too, Caillou. But first, let me get you something.
Bye-bye, Ladybug. Thank you.
The lady was nice. Caillou was glad to be walking home holding her hand.
Hi, Mommy. I'm home.
Where did this come from?
A lady gave it to me over there.
Ah, yes, I know who you mean. But what were you doing over there?
While you were sleeping, I went all the way around the block.
You did?
And I saw a rainbow and a hopscotch and a big dog and a very scary crow.
Weren't you scared?
A little bit.
I think you better wait till you're a big boy before you go around the block again.
Bath time or story time? You decide.
Story time! Story time!
All right, story time first. Then bath time. Now, let's see what was Caillou up to today. This story is called Caillou Learns to Swim.
Caillou, I'm right here.
Oh,
Are you coming in, Caillou?
it's shiny, Daddy. Look. Look, Daddy.
Maybe you'll come in the big pool with me next time.
Okay.
Remember the pool today?
Yes.
Would you like Daddy to teach you how to swim?
Yes.
A couple of days later, Caillou had his first lesson. He liked learning to swim, and after just a few lessons, He was getting better and better.
I can do it this time, Daddy.
I know you can, Caillou.
I was swimming, Daddy! I was swimming!
Caillou wanted to swim and dive just like the big boys and girls.
Do you want to go back in the water?
I want to swim all by myself.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
Yay! I can swim now, Daddy. Come in with me, Daddy. You can see me swim all by myself.
That's it. Hold your arms out, just like I showed you.
Caillou walked on the bottom of the pool, and very soon he was swimming all by himself.
That's it, Caillou.
I'm swimming. I'm swimming. Can you see, Daddy?
Yes, I'm right here. You can do it.
Look at me. I'm swimming.
Suddenly, Caillou was afraid.
Caillou? Caillou? Come this way.
But his daddy was right there by his side.
Take it easy, Caillou. Swim to me, just like we did before. That was a bit scary, wasn't it? But you knew I was there, didn't you?
Yes, Daddy.
You know what? You really were swimming, all by yourself.
I was, wasn't I?
I'm very proud of you.
How would you like to hear about Caillou and a very special friend today? Today's story is called Caillou's Special Friend.
Whee! Yay!
Caillou was playing with his special friend George. Caillou's friend George was a very special friend.
We could play dinosaurs.
Only Caillou knew George, and nobody had ever seen him. Caillou suddenly had a wonderful idea.
Yeah, let's have a race. Look, Mommy, look, Grandma. I'm having a race with my friend. I'm hungry.
Why don't you go and tell Caillou it's lunchtime, okay, Rosie?
Okay, Grandma. I won! Oops.
As Caillou tried to hide the mess, he decided it was all George's fault that the flower pot was broken.
Caillou! 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 Lunchtime! Coming! George runs really fast, you know, but I beat him in a race.
Where does George live, Caillou?
I don't know exactly where he lives,
Caillou?
but I think he lives in our basement. George is probably my bestest friend in the whole world, you know.
Caillou, look. We finished eating and you've been talking so much you haven't even touched your food.
Sorry, Mommy.
Maybe George had better go outside while you finish eating, okay?
Okay, Mommy.
Thank you, George. Caillou will be out soon.
See you later, George.
Hi, Caillou. Can you come here for a moment? Do you know anything about this?
George did it, Daddy.
Are you sure George did this?
Caillou's daddy knew that it wasn't really George who broke the flower pot.
Yes, Daddy, we had a race, and George knocked it down.
Well, I think you might have had something to do with it too. Don't you, Caillou?
Yes, Daddy.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you help me clean up this mess? And the next time you play with George, I think you both should be a bit more careful, okay?
Caillou thought it was a very good idea.
Okay.
Good. You just hold the dustpan steady, and I'll use the brush.
George is very clumsy, isn't he, Daddy?
A bit like you, huh?
I really like it when you push me on the swing.
And I really like pushing you, Caillou.
This is a story of when Caillou went to the park with his grandpa. And he met a boy he didn't like. Or at least, Caillou thought he didn't like him. Caillou loved going to the park, and sometimes he got to make new friends.
Okay, Caillou, you're on.
I'll make another one.
Well, hello there, and what's your name, young man?
Jim.
Well, Jim, this is Caillou.
Would you like to play with Caillou, Jim?
I think that sounds like a great idea. Now, if you need us, we'll be on that bench right over there.
I'm making a tower.
I want to make the tower.
That's mine. Ow!
You broke the tower.
No, you did.
I can make a new one.
He knocked it all down.
Maybe it was an accident, Caillou.
Jim's sorry, Caillou. Aren't you, Jim?
But I fixed it.
And you sure did a good job. Now, why don't you two play nicely together, okay?
Okay.
I don't want to play that anymore. I'm going on the swings.
Wait for me. Push me.
No, I don't want to.
You push me first.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Caillou didn't like Jim because he always had to get his own way.
Caillou, what's wrong?
He doesn't want to play with me.
He always wants to be first.
Now, Jim, you know you have to take turns when you play. Did you forget?
I know. Do you want to be my friend again?
So Jim and Caillou took turns with the pail. Then they took turns pushing each other on the swings. And by the end of the day, they were having so much fun playing together. Grandpa probably thought they'd never go home.
Okay, kids, time to go.
Just a few more times, Grandpa, please.
Come on, kids, it's story time. When Caillou was just a little boy of 3, he went to the ocean for the first time. Today's story is called Caillou at the Beach. Caillou's family was on vacation. It was his first trip to the ocean and the beach.
The beach, the sea,
we're off to see the sea.
Caillou, Rosie, do you hear that?
What is it?
That's the sound of the ocean.
We're here.
Caillou was so excited he couldn't wait to get to the beach.
Oh, look, Mommy, the ocean.
Yes, and look, Caillou, the sun. And that means sunscreen.
Yucky. No, it tickles.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
There, that should do it.
This is a nice spot.
Who wants to go in the water?
I do!
Caillou hadn't had swimming lessons yet, so he held his daddy's hand tightly as they ran into the...
It's cold.
Oh, it's all right once you get used to it.
Caillou loved any kind of picnic, but a picnic on the beach was best of all. Caillou's sandwich had sand in it.
Look, Mommy.
Well,
Hey, that's my sandwich. Hello.
Caillou followed that strange little crab that lived in a shell, all the way to a tidal pool full of creatures from the sea. There were starfish and seahorses and sea urchins.
who wants to help me build a sandcastle?
I do. Go away. Look, Rosie, like this and like this. Mommy, Daddy, look.
When the tide comes in, it's time for us to go.
My castle.
Well, we'll have to come back tomorrow and build another castle.
And we'll come back the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day.
Look, Caillou's a mailman. And that's perfect for today's story time, because today's story is called Caillou Mails a Letter.
Are you having fun, dear?
Yes, Mommy.
What a wonderful sunny day.
I'm going to draw the sun.
I think the mail's arrived. I wonder if there's any nice letters today. Oh. Bills. Nothing but bills. It sure would be nice to get a letter for a change.
Hi, Caillou. Is anything the matter?
Mommy wants to get a letter.
Does she now?
Caillou explained how Mommy didn't like bills and wanted to get a letter.
Well, why don't we send her one? In fact, I think you've already made one. Yes, look, that would make a wonderful letter.
Can we send it to Mommy?
Absolutely. We'll make sure the mailman brings it tomorrow morning.
Caillou knew that people sometimes put kisses on letters with an X.
A kiss! That's great! Now what we need is an envelope.
I know where they are, Daddy. I'll be right back.
How about a stamp?
Yes! Oh, Gilbert!
Caillou, where are you? Now, what are you two up to?
Nothing. Nothing at all. Isn't that right, Caillou?
That's right, Mommy.
If we want Mommy to get her letter in the morning, we'll have to have everything finished tonight. And we have to get up extra early in the morning.
Yes. Yuck!
Now, what else do we need to do?
We need to stick on the stamp.
That's right.
Wow!
The next morning, Caillou and his daddy got up extra early so they could meet the mailman.
Mommy! The mailman's coming! Mommy, have a letter today.
Well, this letter looks interesting. Caillou, what a wonderful surprise! And you even got Gilbert to sign it. Thank you, Caillou. I'll keep my letter forever.
Forever? Wow.
It's the nicest letter I ever got.
Would you like to hear a Caillou story, kids?
Yes, please.
Now let's see what Caillou's been doing lately. Ah, yes. Today's story is called Caillou's Getting Older. Caillou and his daddy were in the garden one day when suddenly...
Daddy, look.
What is it?
Is it dead, Daddy?
Yes. I think we should bury it, don't you?
Why did the bird die, Daddy?
Well now, that's rather a big question, Caillou.
Caillou didn't think it was such a big question.
Well, it probably died because it got too old.
Too old?
Uh-huh. It died because it was too old.
Caillou couldn't wait to be older. He wanted to be a big boy. But this was the first time he'd ever thought about being too old.
Why are you doing that, Daddy?
I can't see as well as I used to. I think I need glasses. Boy, I must be getting really old.
When Caillou heard that, he remembered what his daddy had said about the bird dying because it was too old.
Just look at Rosie. She's eating all by herself. You really are growing up and getting older, aren't you, Rosie?
Wow!
Hi, Caillou. Do you like my inline skates?
Oh, yes.
They were a birthday present.
A birthday present? Wow!
Yes, I'm a whole year older now.
Caillou was very upset.
Oh, you're a big boy now, and you're getting bigger and older every day.
I don't want to be older.
Why not?
You said Rosie's getting old, and you said you're getting old, and Sarah said she's getting old, and you said the little bird died because it was too old.
Ah, the little bird. I see.
Caillou whispered to his daddy that he was afraid of getting older and dying.
I understand, Caillou. Listen, you have lots and lots and lots of time to get bigger and older, so you really don't need to worry about it now. I promise. Okay?
Okay, Daddy.
Which one is the oldest, do you think? And which one's the youngest?
So the dinosaur must be the one in the middle.
Yes.
Teddy's the oldest?
Yes.
And he has lots and lots and lots of time to get older too, doesn't he?
Just like me.
Yes, just like you.
Are you two ready for an exciting ride? It's story time! So let's see what Caillou did today. Oh, yes. Today's story is called Caillou Goes to a Theme Park.
Are we there yet, Daddy? Are we there yet, Daddy?
Almost.
Are we there yet?
We're here.
Caillou was very excited because this was the first time he'd ever been to a theme park, and he wanted to go on the rides with his daddy.
Wow!
The first one he chose was called the Niagara Falls River Ride.
Stand next to the board, Caillou.
What is it?
You can only go on the ride if you're tall enough.
Yay!
Do you like it?
Yes, it's fun.
It's a bit scary too, isn't it?
Caillou and his daddy agreed that the river ride was fun and a bit scary. Pretty Pretty soon, Caillou was having too much fun to be really scared.
The water splashed us, Mommy.
Who wants dessert?
I do. Me. I want some. Yummy.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure cotton candy is really good for you.
Does that mean you don't want one?
Oh.
Yay! Whee! Look, Daddy. We're very high up. Look.
Caillou loved riding on the Ferris wheel. From all the way up here, he could see the whole theme park.
Daddy, look.
It was the biggest teddy bear Caillou had ever seen. If they could throw all their hoops over a wooden block, maybe they could win the bear.
Hey.
It was a very difficult game for Caillou.
It didn't go.
It isn't as easy as it looks.
Can you do it, Daddy?
I'll try my best.
Daddy!
Way to go!
Caillou really hoped his daddy could make the third hoop fall over the block.
Did you enjoy yourself, Caillou?
Oh, yes, Mommy.
What was the best part? Was it the river ride? The Ferris wheel? I know. It was Daddy throwing the hoops and winning the bear, wasn't it?
Yes!
Are you kids ready for a story? Let's see what Caillou did today. Oh, this looks interesting. Today's story is called Caillou the Jungle Explorer.
Aha! Do you want to help me in the garden, Caillou?
Yes, Mommy.
Here, this'll protect you from the sun.
Hi, Caillou. Hi, Sarah.
Why don't you water the flowers for me, Caillou? I'm gonna trim the rose bush. I think it's gonna rain. We won't have to water the flowers after all.
Sarah? Caillou, take a look through this. What is it? It's a magnifying glass. Be careful, it's delicate. What does that mean? It means you can break it easily. But what does it do? It makes small things look bigger. Oh. It makes your eye look bigger. And you know, Sarah. I have an idea. Do you want to play Jungle Explorer with the magnifying glass? What's Jungle Explorer? We'll pretend we're exploring in the jungle and looking at everything with the magnifying glass. Wow! Look! It's a great big jungle monster!
Sarah was right. The caterpillar did look like a monster.
Wow! It's as big as a bird! It got away! The jungle's much thicker here. I don't think I can carry on. I can. I'm not afraid. Good luck. I'll wait here at the camp.
Caillou the Jungle Explorer journeyed deeper and deeper into the jungle. Caillou pretended Gilbert was roaring like a big jungle lion.
Gilbert, don't be scared. It's me.
Caillou was surprised when he heard the thunder, and a bit scared, too.
Sarah! Sarah! What happened? There was a big noise. I expect it was was Jungle Drum sending us a message. Jungle drums? Well, it might have been jungle drums, but I think it was probably thunder.
Caillou was very excited by all the things he'd seen through the magnifying glass and all the adventures he'd imagined.
Mommy, I saw a lion in the jungle. And we heard some jungle drums, too.
Those drums are sending us a message. Yes, they're saying if we don't want to get wet, we'd better hurry inside.
Are you two strapped into your seats and ready for takeoff? It's story time! Look at Caillou. He's ready for takeoff, too. Because today's story is called Caillou Flies on a Plane. Caillou was going on vacation with his family, and this was the first time he'd ever been on a plane.
There you go.
Caillou was curious about everything.
Leave that alone, Caillou. We'll be taking off very soon. Just sit back, please.
Are you two behaving yourselves?
Mommy, you have to sit back. Oh.
The plane was taking off. Caillou loved looking out of the window at the disappearing ground below.
Those little white things are houses, Caillou.
Daddy, are we there yet?
No, not yet.
Would you like some breakfast?
Breakfast? Yes!
Caillou had never had breakfast on a plane before. After breakfast, Caillou's daddy was listening to some music. Caillou was very curious about how it worked.
Ouch! Oh.
Good morning, young man. How are you enjoying the flight?
Say hello to the pilot, Caillou.
Hello.
Would you both like to come and see how I fly the plane?
Oh, yes!
We'd love to. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the flight deck. This is Caillou.
Hi, Caillou.
Hi. Whoa. Daddy, what's that?
Those are clouds, Caillou.
Clouds? Really? Wow. Are we in the clouds now?
Yes.
I like being in the clouds.
We'll be landing soon, so you'll have to go back to your seats. Oh, I almost forgot. All our junior pilots get one of these.
Caillou was very excited to have this special pilot's badge. Pretty soon, the plane was landing at the airport.
Oh, we're on the ground.
Thank you for flying with us today.
I hope you have a wonderful vacation, Caillou. And I hope we'll see you again when it's time for you to fly home.
Poor Caillou. He really got himself into trouble this time. Just look. I wonder what's going on. Let's find out. Today's story is called Caillou and the Doll. It all started when Caillou's mommy was putting on her makeup, getting ready to go out. Caillou liked all the different colors of the makeup. They looked like a paint box.
What are you doing, Mommy?
Putting on makeup
Why?
to look pretty when I go out.
Caillou thought his mommy looked very pretty.
Don't play with that, please. Julie will be here soon, Caillou. Why don't you go downstairs and wait for her?
Bye, Mommy.
Eat up, Rosie.
Why don't you go and play by yourself for a bit while I get Rosie ready for her nap?
Okay. Bye-bye.
How about a story?
Seeing his mommy's makeup gave Caillou an idea for a game.
Caillou, where are you? What are you doing?
Caillou knew he'd spoiled Rosie's doll, and he was afraid Julie would be mad at him.
Oh, there you are. Caillou, what have you been doing?
Julie!
Oh dear, Rosie's woken up. Caillou, have you seen Rosie's doll anywhere?
No.
Are you sure? She says she left it in the bathroom. Wait a minute, what's that? Stand up a second, Caillou. Caillou. What happened to the doll?
You're mad at me, and Mommy's going to be mad at me too.
Oh, dear. Something tells me you've been having a busy afternoon.
Mommy!
Let's see if we can sort it all out, shall we?
Caillou explained how he'd spoiled the doll and how he'd been afraid everyone would be mad at him.
I wanted the doll to be pretty like you, Mommy, but everything went wrong.
Well, Caillou, Rosie still thinks her doll's pretty.
I'm sorry, Mommy.
Oh, I know you are, honey.
Well, hello there. It looks like it's only going to be the two of us for story time.
Surprise!
Oh! I'm not going to be alone after all. Today's story is called Caillou Gets Sick. Caillou wasn't feeling good that morning. His forehead was very warm.
I think you have a little fever. I'll bring you something to make it better. You'd better rest.
After a while, Caillou thought it wasn't much fun to stay in bed.
Caillou, go back to bed.
I don't want to be in bed.
Here, this will make you feel better.
The next day, something strange happened.
Mommy!
Hi, are you feeling better?
Look!
That looks like chicken pox.
Chicken pox?
And I'm afraid that means you'll have to go back to bed. And you mustn't scratch yourself.
Why?
Because it'll make those spots worse, sweetie. No scratching, Caillou. Your bath is ready. You won't be sick very long, you'll see.
The hardest part for Caillou was to remember not to scratch the itchy spots.
Were you scratching again?
A little bit. What's that?
A little something. Here, let me see your dinosaur a minute.
He looks like me! I want to do it!
When Caillou and his mommy were done covering the dinosaur with dots, he looked just like he had the chickenpox too. Caillou didn't like being stuck inside the house. He wanted to be outside playing with Rosie.
Look, Mommy! Lots of spots are gone! Can I go out and play?
Not yet, sweetie. Are you ready for your bath?
Okay. Can my dinosaur take a bath with me?
He can watch, but he can't come in the water with you.
Caillou thought the spots would never disappear, but one morning they were almost gone.
Rawr.
Hello, Caillou. Hey, your dinosaurs lost a lot of spots.
Like me.
Really? Show me.
Bye.
Caillou went to tell Rosie that at last he could play with her in the garden.
Hi, Rosie. Look, my spots are all gone. Oh. Mommy!
What is it?
Rosie has the chicken pox.
You're right.
You'll take lots of baths and you'll lose all your spots, like my dinosaur. Yay!
Look at poor Caillou. He's fallen off his bike. Let's find out how it happened, shall we? Today's story is called Caillou Hurts Himself. Caillou and his daddy were going for a ride on their bikes.
Let's just make sure this is on properly. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Are we ready to roll?
Yes. Hi, Mr. Hinkle.
Hi there, Caillou. That's a nice bike. Where are you going?
We're going to the park.
Have a good ride.
Thank you.
What do we do now?
We look both ways, then we look both ways again.
That's right.
Caillou liked telling his daddy how to ride across an intersection.
Wow! It's Sarah. Hi, Caillou. Hi, Sarah.
Caillou wished he could ride like Sarah.
Oh. Look at me, Daddy.
Caillou, watch where you're going.
Oh.
Are you hurt?
Caillou wasn't hurt very badly, but he didn't like falling off his bike while his daddy was watching.
No.
We better get you home.
Caillou felt much better when Daddy put on the bandage.
It's clean now. Just hold on one more second.
How are we doing?
Look, Daddy, I asked Mommy to put this one on.
Is that another one on your finger?
I asked Mommy to put this one on, too.
I don't think you need any more, do you?
No, Mommy. Hi, Mr. Hinkle. Look.
Well, it looks like you have some dinosaurs on your elbow and on your knee.
And on my finger, too.
I'm quite sure you have more dinosaurs on you than any other boy on the street. You must be very proud.
Are you ready for a story?
A story about Caillou.
Today's story is called Caillou Walks a Dog.
It's the puppy.
Caillou had met this cute little dog before.
Hello, Caillou. I'm looking after this little fellow again. He wanted to visit his friend, Caillou. Would you like to walk the dog with me?
Sure.
Yippee! Could I walk him?
Of course.
Look, Grandma, he's sitting down.
He's waiting for you to tell him to cross the street. Say walk when it's time to go.
walk.
Caillou loved it when the little dog obeyed his orders.
Wow, 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 wow.
Look what I brought for you.
He wants to play.
Throw the ball and tell him fetch. He'll bring it right back to you.
Fetch. He did it.
Tell him drop it.
Drop it. Wow. Fetch.
Caillou had a wonderful afternoon at the park, playing with the little white dog.
Daddy, you know what I really, really want?
What, Caillou?
I want a little white dog.
He's very cute, isn't he? But you know, Caillou, we already have a pet. We have Gilbert.
But I want a dog that I can walk.
Maybe when you and Rosie are a bit older, we could think about getting a dog. Good night.
Good night, Daddy.
Caillou didn't want to wait until he was older. He wanted to get a dog now. When Caillou found his toy dog the next morning, he got an idea.
This can be your leash. Mommy, Daddy, come see.
What is it?
A surprise. Look. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Woof. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Doggy walk.
And now Caillou had a dog of his own that he could walk every day. Who wants to hear a story? Is this a story you want me to read?
Yay! Read it, Grandma.
Let me see what it's called. Oh, yes, it's Caillou's Missing Sock.
I need socks.
Caillou found one of his favorite socks right away. But now he needed the other one. Caillou couldn't find his missing sock in his room, so he decided to go and look in the laundry room. Caillou thought the sock might be in the washing machine, but he was too short to see. He decided to go and fetch a chair. Caillou tried to open the door, but it just wouldn't open. And that was a bit scary.
Caillou, it's Daddy. I'm here. It's okay.
Daddy? Daddy, the door won't open.
I'm going to get you out of there in no time. You'll see. I expect the doorknob fell out on your side, Caillou, didn't it?
Yes, Daddy.
Well, it didn't fall out on this side, but I have to turn it slowly. It's all right, Caillou. What are you doing in here?
I'm looking for my sock.
Did you look in the laundry room? Let's look together, okay?
Okay.
Mommy brought some clothes up this morning. Maybe she dropped your sock on the stairs.
I want to see in the washing machine.
Good idea. Let's take a look. Can you see your sock?
No.
Did I forget to close that door again? There we go.
There's nothing in here.
I want to see. It's not in here.
Oh, well, let's go find you another sock. Your foot must be cold.
But I want my favorite sock.
After we find you a pair of socks, you can help me fix the broken doorknob if you like. Uh-oh. Looks like someone closed the door again. Honey, are you there? Hello? Let's call out together. Mommy! Mommy!
Caillou Caillou didn't feel scared this time because his daddy was with him.
Oh dear, are you in there? Oh no, the doorknob came out.
Caillou's daddy explained to his mommy how to put the doorknob back in, and soon afterwards, she opened the door.
I'd better fix this before anyone gets locked in again. I'll go and get my toolbox.
What happened to your sock?
I lost it.
I bet I could put a smile on your face. Look in the basket.
Here it is.
Once Caillou had both his socks on, he helped his daddy fix the doorknob so no one would ever get stuck